Hey everybody, so happy Saturday. So I just finished up with that long run. That was a half marathon time trial. I think it went really well. And I ran in the Nike Alpha Fly 2s today and really this entire week. So week 10 and most of week 9 really was all preparing for today. So I'm going to spend maybe a little bit more time simply talking about the results from today and my overall experience with that long run and that half marathon time trial. Now, before I get into the results of today's time trial, I do want to say thank you to everybody who commented on week number 9's video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate keeping the conversation going. And I want to highlight Sean's question. Now, Sean had asked that when I'm running intervals, during the recovery period between intervals, do I walk or jog? Now, I continue to jog, and I'd like to continue to move at a pretty brisk pace because when I slow down too much or if I walk, it seems to be a little bit harder for me when the next interval comes to take off to try to get to the pace that I want to be at. But there's nothing wrong with walking and catching your breath between those intervals. So overall, I'm really happy with the results from today. I was shooting to do this in an hour and 40 minutes, and I came in 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 39 seconds. So I was able to achieve that time, and that put me at about a 7:32 minute mile pace for that half marathon. And again, I ran it in the Alpha Fly 2. I enjoy the ride of the midsole. I've had a bit of a love-hate-love relationship with the upper, and I'm going to talk a lot more about that when I do a 100-mile shoe review, which is going to be coming within a week or so. I have 103 miles on these now after today's workout, which would be the equivalent of 165 kilometers. And so we've got lots of things to talk about with the Alpha Fly 2 coming up real soon, including not just performance, but also durability and all that kind of good stuff that I like to look at after getting 100 miles in on them. Nutrition-wise, I did add a few carbs to my diet the day before the race, so it was more of a mini carb load. Nothing like I'm going to do for the Detroit Marathon and nothing like what I did for the Bayshore Marathon when I started that process a few days prior to the race. But I did add some carbs to my diet that I don't normally do the day before, and I had a pretty carb-heavy breakfast where I had some oatmeal, blueberries, banana, bagel with some almond butter, and all together it was right around 120 carbs that I had for breakfast. And then I did take one GoRun with me, and that was fine. I didn't feel like I was running out of energy at all. And I took that halfway through, so right around that 6.5 mile mark. Now, while this was a time trial and not an actual race, I did treat it as if it was a race. I wish that it had been, because I think I could have done just a little bit better. There's always that enthusiasm and that adrenaline that you get when you're at a race. But more importantly for me, when you're in a race situation, you don't have to contend with traffic. And today I had a little bit of traffic concerns because I was out just running around my town. And there were times when I really had to slow down and pay attention to what was happening around me. So I think maybe I could have done a little better, but still, an hour and 38 minutes and 39 seconds for me, that's a PR at the half marathon level. So overall, I was pretty happy with that. Gear-wise, I wore the Pair brand socks, or Pair socks, and then I had on the Rabbit half tights and a Nike dry fit shirt. I did take my One RS Insta360 with me to do the filming so that I could share with you guys here. I had my Nathan collapsible water bottle. I really enjoy using it for a couple reasons. One is it completely eliminates any kind of sloshing of that water. So in a standard water bottle, if you're trying to run with it, you're going to get water. It's just sloshing around back and forth inside that water bottle, and that just drives me nuts. But because this collapses in on itself, it completely eliminates that. And then they have a nice case that makes it easy for you to carry it and hang on to it, especially in those longer distances. And I found it was just the right amount of hydration for that 13.1 miles that I did today. Anything longer than that, and I'm sure I would have taken my hydration vest. I also took a GoRun with me, and I brought some music along as well. So that's how I geared up for today, and I think it worked out great. Now in that beginning sequence, I'm sure you saw me carrying the Alpha Fly 2 back up to my YouTube studio, or it's just a small spare bedroom in my home. I guess we could call it the shoe box. It's so tiny. But I wanted to put those back on my shoe shelf behind me so I can keep track of my shoes. So I'm going to put those back, and you might have seen me carrying around the Body Glide too, because I wanted to bring that back up and put it in my run bag. I have a backpack where I keep a lot of my run stuff, so the KT tape and some athletic tape, just general athletic tape. But stuff like this. And I did use this today, so I thought that was worth noting that with the Alpha Fly 2. So be sure to check out that 100-mile review because we got a lot to talk about. With the Alpha Fly 2, though, I've had some irritation on my Achilles on both of my feet. So I applied Body Glide before I went out for that run, and it seemed to solve that issue. So I just thought that was worth mentioning here today in today's video. All right, so let's get into the week's workouts. Now it started with the first run on Monday where I ran some intervals. And then Tuesday was an easy run. Wednesday was a threshold run. Thursday was a rest day. Friday was an easy run, kind of that shakeout run before your race. So it's just a very short workout. And then today was the capstone event, basically for the last 2 weeks, where we had a bit of a mini taper with that time trial that we just talked about. So I'm just going to kick it back to myself on the days I completed each of these different workouts to give you a little bit more detail about each one. And I'll show you a little bit of the run footage of me completing those different workouts. And I'll scroll my results across the screen. Hey everybody, it is week 10 and it's Monday. I'm going to be doing some speed work today, so I'm running some intervals. The format is I'm going to warm up for 15 minutes and then I'm going to run hard for 3 minutes. I'll have 90 seconds to recover. I'm going to repeat that 5 different times, and then I'll end the workout with 5 to 10 minutes to cool down, a little bit of a jog afterwards. I am out at my local state park today. It has been raining, so I did see there's quite a few puddles on the roads today, so I'll just have to be aware of that. And for my workout, I'm running in the Nike Alphafly 2s today. All right, let's go get it done.
Oh, speaking little white lies.
Hey everybody, so today is an easy run, so I got just 30 minutes of running with 10 minutes to cool down, so 40 minutes in total for my workout. I decided just to stick close to home and do a little jog around town. All right, I'm gonna go get it done. Hey everybody, so today is Wednesday and I'm going to be doing some speed work today. So I'm going to do it in 10-minute segments. I'm going to start out and run at an easy pace for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to run at threshold pace for 10. And then I'll do another easy 10 and then I'll cool down for 10 minutes. So in total, it'll be a 40-minute workout. It's absolutely gorgeous out here at my local state park. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of room to run, so it's going to be some back and forth. But still, the scenery is well worth it. Last time I was out here, I got to see a bunch of deer, so that was a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to getting this workout in. All right, I'm going to go get it done. Hey everybody, so happy Friday. So today I've got a shakeout run scheduled because tomorrow I'm going to be doing a time trial for a half marathon distance. Should be a lot of fun today. I'm just going to go out for 20 minutes and then 10 minutes to cool down, so 30 minutes all together. All right, I'm going to go get it done.
I can be good when I wanna. I just don't wanna. I can be good when I wanna. I just don't wanna. I can be a good girl when I wanna. I just don't wanna. I can be good, but no, I got a rebel soul. Hey, I've got a rebel soul. I got a rebel soul.
Hey, good morning everybody. It is Saturday morning, which means it's my long run, and I've got something a little different planned for today because I'm going to be doing a half marathon time trial. And I'm going to take a little bit of nutrition with me, not much, just one GU Octane. That should be plenty for, an hour and 40 minutes roughly that I plan to take to get this done. All right, it is a beautiful morning, a little bit humid, but the temperature's not too bad. It's about 70 degrees. Let's go get this done.
I've got a rebel soul. Hey, down with it, my rebel soul. Down with it, my rebel soul. Down with it, my rebel soul.
So that's it for week number 10. I'm really happy with the way things are progressing, and I'm looking forward to week number 11. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim.